I hope people realize how big of a deal it is that banks are starting to allow regular people like me and you to borrow against our Bitcoin because this is a complete game changer. I don't know if you guys know this, but the way rich people get rich is simply this equation right here. Figure out how to make money, buy assets, and then borrow against those assets and repeat. Borrow, borrow, borrow until basically they die. They're able to go to the bank and say, hey, I have these four houses worth $3 million. How much will you give me for that? Then the bank cuts them a loan for a low interest rates. These interest rates are only available to rich people. Hence why rich people can go borrow money for basically free. They take that money and they go and buy more assets. Poor people don't have access to these interest rates, so we can't just go out and do that like them. But Bitcoin is leveling that playing field because a regular Joe can go out and buy Bitcoin. You got to be frugal, you got to be buying consistently. But if you could get to the point where you own one Bitcoin, as Bitcoin appreciates in value, you're going to be able to go to the bank and say, hey, bank, I have one Bitcoin that is now worth $500,000. How much will you give me? You're not selling your Bitcoin to them. All you're going to do is take their loan and go and buy more assets and just repeat and repeat and repeat. And then one day you're going to get rich because the asset appreciation is going to outpace the interest you take on from the bank. That's how we're going to get rich, ladies and gents.